Hi, in this lecture I will discuss another important component of the master node of the Kubernetes cluster, that is scheduler. So that's very important as an interview point of view because they will simply ask you what is the functionality of this component. So let's understand. When users make requests for the creation and management of pods, the kube scheduler is going to take action on these requests and handle pod creation and management. So let me take an example. Suppose I want to create 10 containers of Ubuntu system on my Kubernetes cluster. So what will happen? User will send the request to the API server using the manifest. So what will happen? The API server is in touch with the controller manager. Controller management responsibility is to fulfill this request. It will check all the information from the database and then it will talk to the scheduler via the API server and will provide all the information to the scheduler that you can create these 10 containers on this particular node and this is the information for you. So here scheduler is responsible for the creation of your pod, not your controller manager. The kube scheduler matches or assigns any node to create and run pods. A scheduler is responsible for finding the best node for the newly created pods if the node is not assigned or defined while creating the pod. The scheduler gets the information for hardware configuration from the configuration files and schedules the pod on the nodes accordingly. So here scheduler will have all the information about the node resources because all the information is in the etcd database. Like this particular node is having how much resources, how many CPU is there, how many memory is there. So scheduler has to decide where to create the pod. So scheduler will take the help from the controller manager. So controller manager will take the information from the database. So that's all. We'll see in the next lecture.